you know, these soldiers, they're posting on Twitter all flicking off Biden, you know, or not Biden, but you know, Tim Walz, because he spent 20 years in the military and he wanted to run for Congress, and he started that whole process before war broke out or whatever. And so, you know, it's like, and they said like 1% of people ever in the service actually serve anyways, and it's just, you know, I went to Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranch Association Cruise Camp, and there was a chief there that was a SEAL that was forced to blow up his own SEAL team while setting charges on an oil rig while George W. Bush was in office. And he got tortured because he didn't do it when he was told to do it, but he did it. And he told us all that while we were there behind the camp's back. And you know, and it's like because when I was at Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranch Cruise Camp Association, and I went to Camp Blanding for 2 weeks, and they made me a private-y whatever. If I join the military, I'm the next thing whatever, and up above the first rank, and I passed that stuff at 12 years old or 13 years old. And because I didn't go back and join the military, I'm a bitch. After that, like, what is it? Like, what is it? A guy can't spend 20 years in the service and then want to run for Congress and sign up for all this before whatever happens, and there's always some shit about to happen. And everybody wants to like use this as some example of like of a piece of shit war valor when it doesn't matter. And the same guy who wrote that story wrote it about some Kerry back, and it was a lie too. You know, so I'm just saying, like, you know, like, you want to sit there and flick people off and all this, dude. What about my chief at Caruth Camp having to blow up his own team and going crazy because of it? And what I find interesting about the behavior like that is I told another Navy SEAL, and he said he did something messed up and he should have been, you know, like executed or something, you know. And I forget exactly what he said, but it was death. I forget exactly what he said, but you know, like, so it's like, so you know, the military making people blow up their own SEAL team when they're a leader of it, and because they don't do it when they're told and they realize that they have to do it, then waterboard them. And he wouldn't tell us about the other methods of torture that the American government did on him. You know, he said he wasn't going to talk to it, don't ask. And he said after we had this discussion, never speak of it again. Well, he didn't know to him, but, you know, he said do what you want with it. But, you know, so like, I mean, you know, so I guess the way y'all's attitude is I guess because, you know, I earned the first rank at Camp Blanding and when at 13 years old, and because I didn't come back, I'm a bitch, huh?